What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the biz with Z right here, right now on my Christmas radio with you, one and only rock on the mic, David Dwayne. And right now we got Philly's own MPrynt on with us. What's going on, fella?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. We definitely appreciate y'all. And gotta say, y'all vocal tones is flawless. I've gotta say.
Thank you.
No doubt. So, just in case people aren't familiar with y'all, which they should, because y'all be out here grinding throughout the East Coast, different shows, Marsha. I mean, just y'all are everywhere. Just in case they don't know you, kind of tell them how y'all got y'all started with music.
Yeah, definitely. Well, first, my name is Rael, and basically how it all came together was the Philly music scene is real small, man, in the city. So, like through mutual friends, we all kind of linked up. We've been rocking with each other for 4 years, so it's been a little journey.
And how would you say the journey has been, throughout the 4 years of you guys' career together? It's been real. Definitely been some ups and downs. You know what I mean? We learning the business more and more each day, man. But the good thing is, we build such a strong fan base, man. And they really rocking with us. So that's kind of dope. And we getting our music out there. It's real dope too. You know what I mean? Like people really been receiving our music real well. So we're excited about that. Absolutely. And let's talk about building the fan base, because like you mentioned, I mentioned, you guys do have a great fan base. Was your fan base, when you guys got started, more so all from Philly, or how did how that dynamic exactly work out with building that fan base?
This is Tice speaking, but we I think it's definitely not just Philly. It's everywhere we go, like anywhere we've ever really performed at. I think we always gain fans in those areas. So like on both of those Marsha tours, every place we hit, we always gain fans. You know what I mean? And then when we just did our Now or Never tour, which was some colleges that we hit, we always pick up fans everywhere we go. So it's really, I think that was one of the things that we loved. Is just that we saw that it became more than just Philly. You know what I mean? Like outside of those 4 walls, there's a lot of people that really rock with us in our sound and our project.
And what I've noticed about you guys' performances, you guys always have the fans rocking like that. I've got the pleasure of seeing you guys open for my friend Day 26, and I was like, yo, these guys are like, not saying that Day 26, 112 Jagged Edge and all, the groups that came before y'all aren't dope, but y'all really have a great chemistry as far as the stage is concerned. Tell everybody about, the preparation that goes behind, you guys' live performances.
Type again. It's a lot of preparation that goes into live shows. Not just the fitness, but just picking the song selection. Depending on where you're gonna rock out at, you want to make sure that you have something that people can relate to. You know what I mean? Or that they can vibe to with you. That shows you that you care about each individual city. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? It's a lot of rehearsal periods. It's vocals. It's dance. It's in some situations it's band. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work, but this is what we signed on to do. So we're gonna do it to the best of our abilities, especially for our fans.
Absolutely. And now, recently, you guys headlined your own show at PLA in Philly. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, that's actually coming up.
It got postponed.
You know what?
Snowstorm.
So what's the actual date, just in case people want to check out you guys in Philly?
It's actually on the 18th of March. Next week, actually on Wednesday.
So let's talk about this EP. How was it, recording this EP versus, just recording like the different cover songs you guys have done, or just, just like singles to get the fans, geared up for what's to come?
Definitely, man. We love doing covers and everything like that, but the EP really just got a chance for us to really express who we are. You know what I mean? And from our writers and producers, Pop and Oak, the Go Music team, we kind of all came together and came up with some dope work, man. And we kind of got a couple records that got a little bit of a sample in there, so that way people know, we pay homage to the groups before us. You know what I mean? So it's real dope, man, and we actually really love the whole process of that whole thing.
And working with Pop and Node, how is it working with them in the studio? Because a lot of people don't know how dope they really are and how they got a lot of records on the radio right now. How would you say it is working with them for y'all?
Oh, man, it's like, that's family, you know what I mean? Especially from Pop being from Philly. And I'm Oak from Turkey, but, you know, he basically from Philly, too. So it kind of came together real, like, it's just like, it was like a family-type vibe. You know, the chemistry is dope. They respect us, and we respect them for what they do, so it just came together real well. And everything that we was talking about on them records, you know, is real-life stuff. Like, that's stuff that we wanted to talk about. It wasn't like it was forced or nothing, you know what I mean?
Right. So would you say that you guys have pretty much experienced all that has happened in, like, these new records that you guys have out right now on the speaker?
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the record, Tears from a Kiss. Definitely a joint that I feel like a lot of people can relate to. Recording that record, how was, you know, what was going through your mind at that time?
So you want to talk about that, John?
Well, actually, that's another dope record that Pop and Oak, produced and wrote. It's amazing, man. Actually, we got a video coming for that.
Ooh.
Be on the lookout for that. Tears from a Kiss.
Yeah, the video gonna be
the
crazy.
The record is basically. It had to put you in that mindset of, like, we all been in a situation like this before, to be honest. Like, it's about, like, you know, I'm basically not good enough for her. So, you know, I'm basically trying to break it off with her and trying to get her to understand that I'm not the one for her. She need to look for, you know, something better. You know what I mean? Because she deserves better. You get what I mean? I'm basically saying that she deserves a lot better than what I'm giving her. You know what I mean? But I really don't want to say that, but I'm saying it. I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it anyway.
Right. So in actuality, when that does actually happen in real life, do you guys kind of think in the back of your minds, like, she'd be crazy to find someone else because I really am probably the best person to find? Or do you kind of, you know, come to, like, realization and say, you know what, maybe she can find better, and maybe this just isn't what it needs to be right here?
I think a lot of times, well, my bad, you got it, bro. You got that, Joe.
Well, it's fine. You know, I was saying, I know a lot of us, especially like in my team, I know a lot of guys, you know, look back at it, you could tell, like, Shorty was a good girl. That was a good girl, man. I messed that all the way up, man. And it's like, you just look at it like you wasn't probably ready for everything she was offering. That's why you could look at it and say, like, you know, like, you deserve better. I don't really want you to move on and find better, but I wish you the best. And I know that I ain't the one for you. Like, I'm hurting you, and that's not what I want. So, yeah, go ahead.
And that's a good way to look at it, because, you know, some people, like I had mentioned, once you end a relationship, they be like, oh, well, I don't know if you can find better, but go ahead and good luck and to each their own. Good luck to you. You mentioned the fact a video is coming for that. What kind of concept is, you know, being built around that video?
Oh, you gotta stay tuned. You see it when it comes out.
Yeah, that's a surprise, man.
So is it something that's coming out real soon, or you guys want to kind of wait to drop that video?
No, definitely coming out real soon. Just for the fans, man, and for everybody, they gonna appreciate it. You know what I mean? We're getting quality, and it definitely tells a story in itself. So it's a dope video. You know, we can't get too much into it, though, man. I'll keep it light.
Absolutely. So let's talk about, you know, the support that you guys have been getting from the industry as far as, like, the major blogs.
This is tight. I mean, I feel like it's been dope. I mean, a little bit so more than maybe what we would have even expected from the gate, and it's still kind of growing. But, like, definitely, it's always gonna be love for Marsh and Sean Stockman of Voice to Men, that have not only been supporters of MPrynt, but also, like, fans as well in a way. You know what I mean? Like, they really, it's not biased. You know what I mean? They really rock with what it is we bring to the table, what it is that we bring into the industry. So I think that is humbling in itself. But as far as all the media outlets, I mean, like, you know, these are some of the people that have been kind of even rocking with us before we dropped, like, this project. You know what I mean? From you know, you have R&B rated next, and God, I don't even know the whole list. Jesus, I'm drawing blanking.
Bossa definitely is. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like shout out to everybody that's been showing us love on all of those links, and we do our best to, make sure that we're, reposting, tweeting, and following, and all of that stuff to make sure that they know that that love isn't going unnoticed.
Absolutely. And how important would you say just recognizing just everybody for their support is for you?
Extremely
very important.
Like, people got to know that they matter. You know what I mean? And I think that's just all across the board. Period. That's just in life. If anybody does anything for you, they don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to take their time out to say anything nice and promote your project. All of those things are stuff that they kind of took their time to do. So absolutely, it's important to let those people know every single time, and multiple times if possible, that you appreciate that. It just kind of helps that the project is dope. So
mm-hmm. It definitely is a dope project. I gotta say, I listened to it daily. Haven't listened to it since it came out. I'm just like, this is the real true essence of R&B that is missing. You only can find it in a couple of artists. There's no shade to anybody that's R&B and they cross over, but you guys are really, mastering, the true sound of R&B.
Thank you.
Absolutely, appreciate it.
No doubt. So let's talk about the record Obsession, which is another great track off of y'all EP.
It's Tice again. I think funny story about Obsession. Obsession is really written about a stripper named Obsession. So that in itself kind of explains the entire story, or narrative, if you will. So, and once again, that one was written by Pop Monzel. I hope I'm getting that right. I think, I'm not sure if Sanity was involved with that one or not, but it's a private stock written storyline. It's definitely a Go Music production, but it's definitely about a stripper named Obsession, who you kind of meet and kind of fall in love with in a way, and can't really seem to find a way to let go, which is weird in the strip club, but
mm-hmm.
Some can relate. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that story. But the beauty of records, period, music, is that songs are going to mean different things to different people in different ways. So that alone, Obsession can mean something completely different to somebody else that's listening to the record. You know what I mean? Which I think is kind of amazing. But it's still what's cool about music. Like it doesn't have to be defined. Like it means to you what it means to you.
Right. And that's dope that you guys even have a record, about, Obsession, and the fact that, you can get caught up in the club, in the strip club, and actually fall for that dancer in a deeper way. And some people don't get it. They're like, oh no, it's lust. You might see a bad joint up there who might got a great personality outside of that, and she's just, there's something demeaning about her that's like enticing.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, it's the truth, man.
I mean, because especially we talk about like Onyx. I don't know if a lot of people even been to Onyx. It could be the one in Atlanta, it could be the one in Philly, but they got some enticing dances.
They got what you need. They got what you need, man.
They got it in some. I was there one time and I was like, yo, this can't even be life right now. But this is life. So definitely appreciate that record. And then what do you guys have next? Because I know that you guys promoting the EP, got a couple shows like that. What's next for y'all as a group?
But yeah, definitely these shows, we locking in a bunch of shows, trying to hit up a bunch of colleges, man. So definitely stay tuned for that. And a lot of visuals, you're gonna be seeing a lot of videos from us, and just seeing MPrynt all over the place, man. Next year you're gonna see us at the Grammys.
Preach. Y'all will be at the Grammys, and then some. So just keep the work up, y'all. 'Cause y'all are, got great music, great fan base, got a great team behind y'all. Shout out to y'all team, as they go hard for y'all. And it's really hard for a lot of acts to come out of Philly and really be doing it and have a great, solid team. But y'all are good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
No doubt. So tell everybody where they can follow y'all as far as like y'all social media is concerned. Definitely, tell them individually as well where they can catch y'all. And then tell them where they can get that EP.
All right, well, definitely. Y'all can check us out on all the social networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Vine. It's MPrynt. We spell it MPRYNT. That's MPRYNT. And on the individual tip, you can check me out. It's Rael of MPrynt, RAELOS
And you can check me out at Buddha of MPrynt, BUDDA of MPrynt.
Tice is TYCE of MPrynt.
Fah is FAH of MPrynt. And you can download the EP, What If Later Never Comes, from our SoundCloud. Like you said, we spell it MPRYNT.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Rael.
Buddha.
Tice.
And Fah.
And we're MPrynt. And you're now tuned into The Biz with D.